this is it, guys. I'm really glad we can get together like this and just talk. And you know, I didn't spend 2 hours setting up a little backdrop for you. I just finished a poker video. I got into marketing and it made me think. This is a question that came in like 2 years ago. What do I think of Teal Swan? And the research is in. You've been waiting a long time for me to answer this question. Here's what I think, and it really is pretty much all it boils down to is what the whole world has become is one big marketing scam. And all of these people, literally all of the, not all, almost all of the people that you guys think are spiritual gurus that are helping you in your life are really frauds and just good marketers. In this day and age, well, first of all, I don't believe in good or bad. Things just are, and everything is lesson. So I don't condemn anyone for using the system to make a living and enjoy their life. I do wish more people could see through that illusion, and that's what I'm here for. I'm probably one of the only people on YouTube who's not here to make money, and I'm probably one of the only people on YouTube who actually has solid experiential information to share on a lot of these topics that people are getting away with lying about having the experience. Really, especially I just tapped into what's happening in the younger generation, like the kids in their 20s. They grew up like basically milk fed what we had to seek out and claw for. It was just crammed down their throats. And so that's kind of just where they picked up from and started creating these, little lifestyle vlogs, travel vlogs, and tons and tons and tons of these young kids now are really just recycling the information from the books that they've read that inspired them to, my half quotes, expand their minds and by using drugs because they tapped into, say, like Terrence McKenna, and then after that they found Alan Watts, and they just started hearing these people with legitimate philosophical ideas and were erroneously trained to believe that they needed to use drugs to tap into mind expansion. That's sad on multiple levels. Now, I'm not against using anything that makes your life lessons more tangible, especially for you. But it's sad now that they're promoting this like it's the thing to do, but really that's just their marketing scheme that they're using so that they have a good life to enjoy and you stay confused because they're just confusingly recycling things that they've read that they haven't even experienced. It's legitimately insane. It's the blind leading the blind, and it's not helping anyone. It's making people's lives worse, and it's sad, I guess. I try not to attach emotions to these discoveries because I always am right in the middle of knowing that none of this really matters. What really matters is what our soul actually achieves, and more people should focus on that, and that's what I'm trying to share. I'm trying to share with people that you can expand your own understanding of reality, you can get your lessons, and you can live a really cool life if you break out of the system and see it for what it is, so that you stop being controlled and affected by it. Maybe a small percentage of the people who are teaching these things do see a little bit outside of the system, but most of them are so entrenched in it, I really don't even think that they know that they're doing it. Except for some of the bigger, more obvious frauds, like Teal specifically, because her stories don't line up, they don't match up. Her backstory is ridiculous. Maybe parts of it are possibly true, but definitely extraordinarily blown out of proportion to get attention, meant to get attention. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't sit down and go through her videos because all I had to watch was one to realize it was bubblegum repackaged bullshit. So I never really got into her. I just kind of saw a video of hers and I was like, this is what she's doing and this is why Jessica Schaub is upset about it, and that was that. That was my input on the topic. But the fact of the matter is that people do end up going through a ton of the videos and the interviews and then seeing the inconsistencies and then questioning it, and then what you'll see happen then is another part of the marketing, how entrenched the marketing is in the mindset of these people that she's marketing to, is that they rabidly defend her. And how can you rabidly defend anyone who keeps retelling stories differently unless you're somehow, like, to some mental degree attached to a belief that has been fed to you, and then, you know, have what's normal everyday cognitive dissonance. It just is the way that we're raised by the media. I mean, our parents didn't even have time to raise us anymore. They put us in front of the television. My generation put our kids in front of computers and TVs, telephones, and now our younger generation literally is the amassed collective thinking of media marketing and what it's trained people to think like, believe, attach to, and then really most of these people just go down the drain. Their lives are circling the drain. Their lives are not improving. Tons and tons and tons of these, like, vegan educators are giving out awful, terrible information. People's health is going down the drains, and then they turn around and blame veganism. They jump on some paleo wagon, go down that rabbit hole. The problem then is you have to, like, wake up and realize your innate knowingness is inside of you. It's not external. And so nothing that anybody else has done on their journey is going to be your specific formula for breaking out of the illusion. But these people are so fucking good at marketing that you're trying all of their little protocols, and anyone who's literally sat down in their life and, like, worked out a 10-step or a 10-week program or 5 things you need to do to achieve A, B, or C, any of those people who've done that have done literally nothing but create another marketing scheme, because so many people are used to buying these little pre-packaged snapshots of how they can fix their whole life in 10 steps, or, you know, buy the 10-week program with the videos a day and all this shit. It's all fucking fake. They're even telling you it's fake. Like, Tony Robbins is like, I invented this guy. I had to create this guy that would teach everyone, and da-da-da-da-da, and that's who I became, and that's what I am. They fucking tell you what they did to achieve what they have achieved, And what they've achieved is absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. They've amassed a whole bunch of money. They've packaged it under the terminology success, and they've resold it back to you as a way for them to make more money. Yes, some people have breakthroughs from the information of other people, gurus or guides or whatever you want to call them. But I'm here to tell you that you don't need that, because it's all in here. It's like what you have to do is learn how to hear the difference between this chatterbrain, monkey brain that's always going blah blah blah. It's recycling recorded programs. It's worrying. It's constantly like, it's been trained to worry so that it will buy things. It's doing all this shit to sabotage you. And then there's another voice. It's the quiet voice that you only hear when you tune into it. And then from learning how to tune into that voice and differentiating it from the chatter, because they do sound a lot alike, you have to practice this for yourself. Try small things. Start small. Ask your own self, like, something easy that you know is possible to achieve. Like, how can I, just this dumb example, how can I make $20 extra a week? If you get quiet and listen, some idea is going to show up on how you can make $20 more a week. If you follow that idea, see the results, then you're going to affect your own realization of your power, which is going to increase your power because you're going to be able to believe in it more strongly. Really, what I'm saying? Epiphany! You have to believe in yourself and your own intuition. And when you do that and you stop looking externally, your whole life is going to change. I'm sorry that's not 5 easy steps to follow. It's hard work to sit down every single day and start listening to your own intuition, your own inner guidance. It will tell you what to eat. It will tell you what to do. It will tell you how to overcome problems. It will tell you how to achieve what you'll then realize is a false version of success. But eventually, when you get at home with that voice and you let it lead you, shit's gonna get real. You're gonna start to wake up. You're gonna come back here. You're gonna be like, Crystal, you were so right. And I'll be like, yeah. Remember that story I was telling you about building paradise on earth? Let's do that. I'm not expecting like thousands of people to be on board with this idea, but there's probably 50 of us, you know? There really is. Somewhere in the world. I'd like to get us all together in a kind of a community that we can share ideas and plans and goals and dreams. If you're in, go in the comments section. Tell me who you are. Tell me what your dreams are. Tell me where you need help. Tell me what I can help you with. Ask questions. I'm going to answer. That's what these videos are. Ask Crystal. Crystal wants to build paradise on earth. If you want to help, come dream the dream with me. I'm going to do a marketing thing now. This is where you subscribe so you don't lose me in the sea of insanity in YouTube. And remember, I'm here for you, for us, the world, for animals and plants, and even dragonflies. I'm here for all of us. I'm not here marketing a money-making scheme. So keep coming back. That's what they say, right? If you keep going back somewhere, that's when the magic happens. Did I just make that up? I think I just made that up. Maybe I should start a 10-step marketing program on how to start a marketing program so that I can start a marketing program. I'm too lazy.